Hey guys, it's Tom with Goldspot. I'm here with Sunny from Claire, and Claire is a company that you may not recognize by name, but then you'll recognize by their brands that they carry. We're taking a look at a variety of different types of notebooks, inks, and dip pens, and all sorts of goodies from Herbin and Clairefontaine and Rhodia and more. Sunny, you want to show us something new from Clairefontaine?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a lot of new collections this year, starting off with the Flying Spirit, which is both new and old. We've had a different version of this last year, but what you can see here is a beautiful design on the front of white or black covers, with little inspirational sayings, inspirational illustrations to kind of inspire you as you write on a 90-gram Clairefontaine paper, of course, as we know.
That's like an ivory color paper?
Yeah, it's ivory colored.
These covers used to be reversed where the artwork was on the back, and that was like one of the major improvements that they made to this.
Exactly, so the design on the front is only available in the US. We specifically asked France to kind of redesign it a little bit for us and the US market, so you won't be able to find these anywhere else. This is what we call the Sauvage collection. It's a French artist, and he kind of combines this kind of wild Afrocentric style and with some animals, as you can see, and very interesting color designs and patterns. So these have lined paper as well, but with white Clairefontaine paper.
Okay, made in Morocco.
Yeah, so all of our paper is
French.
It's all Clairefontaine paper. When you see something that says made in Morocco, it just means the binding.
Okay, it's all, the finishing is put on there.
Exactly.
I gotcha. Okay.
The paper will always be made in France. There's several plants in France that make paper. The main one is in Etoile. Binding can be either finished in Paris, finished here in the US, as some of our notebooks are, especially with the Pavadas line, or in our own plant in Morocco.
Right.
Still under the watchful eye of the French.
I gotcha. So I got this guy's down here.
Yeah, and then lastly for the Clairefontaine collection, this is called the Zellage collection. Again, designed by a French artist. It kind of has a Moroccan kind of feel to it and different patterns. And I know you can't really see this in the video, but it's a next.
Yeah, it's textured to it. It's a thicker cover too, right. So it feels like it's more substantial, almost like it's like a leatherette. Right. I'm guessing, right? Like a leatherette type of material.
It's kind of similar to a lot of our popular Rhodia notebooks.
Right.
It's just textured.
I gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
And again, lined. This is kind of an off-white, and in two sizes, as you can see here.
And it's a perfect bound.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Of course, you can see we have all our best-selling Rhodia products.
These are new, these guys here.
We're bringing pencil cases in, just kind of an extra accessory to all of your paper goods. But these kind of match our My Essential line of notebooks. Durable, they're made from genuine leather. As you can see, it's available in the 5 colors there.
All the different colors to match the covers of those My Essential books.
So it's a great accessory you can throw in your bag or leave on your desk. Speaking of the My Essential, actually, the gray color is new this year.
I thought, I remember the other ones. I didn't recall the gray, but I thought maybe I missed out on that.
No, we did bring in the gray. I think it's a beautiful color.
It is nice.
It fits perfectly with the range that already exists. That's available in ruled, graph, and dots, of course. Can't have anything without dots.
No, not the dots these days. That's where we're living in. But these guys are Clairefontaine, and these are also new steno-style notebooks.
Right, so this is part of our Europa line of
This is huge.
Yeah, that's one of our largest pads.
Oh, it doesn't say how many sheets this is? Oh no, it says line 300 pages. Yeah. Holy moly.
One of our goals with the Europa line is to give people an easy way to use Clairefontaine paper every day.
Right.
Sometimes with maybe a pricier notebook or just a notebook that looks very fancy or whatever, people get very precious with the paper. They don't want to spoil it.
Right.
Spoiling it. But so we wanted to come up with something that you know, people can just enjoy using Clairefontaine paper without worrying too much. Like,
yeah, I could see like having one of these, let's say at your bedside, or maybe like in the glove compartment of your car. This would be awesome for, let's say somebody was like writing a novel and like really wanted to jot down, you know, and had like all of their notes in one spot.
Yeah. And then right next to it we have the Mimsy collection.
Mimsy?
Yes. It's just really...
Is that the name of the woman that's on here? Is that her name?
No,
Mimsy?
that's not her name.
No? Is there a name for her? Like, you know, the Starbucks mermaid? No?
I never got her name. That's just the Clairefontaine woman. But these notebooks are just your kind of standard school notebooks. Mm-hmm. So an everyday notebook and these kind of bright translucent covers.
Yeah.
72 pages, and yeah, they're retailed really well. It's just something to throw in a bag, or if you're traveling, you need a slim notebook.
We have some more cases that these are now metallic versions of the
these are
pencil cases here.
Iridescent line of pencil cases, as you mentioned, metallic, brand new this year. They're beautiful colors. There's like a copper.
Really soft.
Yeah, all genuine leather, made by Clairefontaine for Clairefontaine. So again, they control the source, and they control the process, and they control the quality from start to finish. Next to it, we have this is a kind of cool pouch. You know, it looks pretty standard. And then when you open it, there are two pockets.
Okay.
So it's a double pouch. It can hold anything from, of course, pens, pencils, but also makeup, or it makes a nice little travel pouch.
Yeah, and you can't, of course, like see this through the video, but like it just has a very like soft, supple touch to the leather.
There is one thing I wanted to show before I forget, which is from Quo actually, and Quo traditionally is our planner and agenda brand, but they came out with a new notebook called Life Journal Infinite.
Okay.
Basically, what it is an answer to bullet journaling.
Okay. So,
there's your index or your key. You can kind of use it however you wish, and then there's an actual key right there.
Right.
And then you have your annual calendars. Some people do enjoy taking the time and making all the lines.
Right.
Which is why they went with this kind of more authentic kind of look.
Right.
But then there are people like me who are not going to spend all that time.
Or they find it daunting because, like, let's say if you just want to go in and just want to start filling in and putting in your appointments and putting in your to-dos, but like you have to do all this other stuff that goes along with it to like set up the page.
Absolutely.
And it just becomes like you defeat yourself before you even get started because you're like, oh, it's going to take so much time.
Right.
And I'm not going to do it.
You also have monthly calendars.
Okay.
Again, it's pre-printed, but it's undated.
Okay.
So, as a perpetual calendar, you can start, stop whenever you want. There's trackers on the bottom.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Space for to-do lists, reminders.
And what kind of paper is in this one?
This is Clairefontaine paper.
That is Clairefontaine paper? Okay.
90-gram Clairefontaine paper. So the same paper you're going to find in your Rhodia, your Clairefontaine notebooks. It's made in the same mill. Nice. Then we have weekly pages. Again, pre-printed but undated. You can see here, you can start in April, but then pick it back up in August.
Yeah, depending on when you buy the book. So
it's a hardcover, but it has that kind of
like a matte feel,
right.
And also has the elastic closure too.
Elastic closure, has the bookmark.
Cool.
And it's available in black and a lilac. And then of course over here we have inks, dip pens, calligraphy items. We have some new packaging for our writing sets. These writing sets are very popular with.
Yeah, we do end up seeing a lot of them, especially during the holidays. Yeah. People like to get ththese as gifts.
Exactly. One writing tool, a piece of paper, either it's parchment or whatever it may be, and a 10 milliliter bottle of ink. And the new packaging really opens up the design. You can see exactly what you're getting. Right.
I'm just like mesmerized by like some of these. Pens, these glass pens are really cool looking.
Yeah. They're very popular every time we show them. A lot of times people don't know that we have glass pens for whatever reason, and then as soon as they see it, they're just amazed that that this still exists.
Oh, it's like, yeah, that this actually is a thing, you know.
Right.
But they're so beautiful in it and in their own like right, and then they could also make beautiful things when you write with them too. So I know I've seen them a lot on like certain social media videos where people, let's say, take like a glow in the dark ink and then use it with the glass pen, and it just makes such an interesting effect because it coats that whole the little glass ribbing that's over here and then writes it down. It just looks so cool.
Yeah. And you'll be surprised at how much ink
that actually holds when you dip it.
It's pretty impressive playing around with one of these glass pens.
This is a new addition as well, the refillable marker.
Refillable marker. We have it in 4 different sizes, and it takes any ink.
That's got like these are little agitators that are inside here.
Exactly.
Very cool. So then we have also here the 1670 collection,
yes.
or no, 1798 as well.
1798, which is the ink with the silver shimmer, and then 1670, of course, is the gold shimmer. You will notice that since the introduction of the 1670 line, it's always come in this bottle. You know, 50 milliliter bottle. You can see the gold down there. One of the biggest complaints or just suggestions really that we've received was that the mouth, the neck of the bottle doesn't fit some of the larger pens.
Right.
We took that to heart, and we definitely wanted to improve on the bottle design. So with the 1798 line, we did introduce this wide neck bottle, and everybody loved it. It fits any pen. But then we still had the problem of, well, the 1670s, still the old bottles.
Right.
So for this year, we are reintroducing all the 1670 inks
with the new bottle
and the new packaging. So now you can see here the difference in the size.
That is a big difference, yeah. Now, last year we had at the Stationery show, we had the Cornaline, the Egypt. What is coming out this year?
We have no idea.
You have no idea?
No.
Come on.
Now remember, the Stationery show last year was in May.
Yeah, it was later, yeah.
It was much later. That's kind of why we had the opportunity to have the new ink. They won't come out with a new ink until at the earliest spring.
Okay.
And that's kind of when they let us know. It's top secret over there, and as soon as we know, of course, we'll let you guys know. But they haven't failed yet in picking a good color combination with, whether it's the gold or the silver flex. So I have a lot of confidence that they're gonna come up with another beautiful color.
What would you think? What would you, if you were to prognosticate and say which, what color family at least that you think it belongs to?
Well, if it was up to me, I am a big fan of blue.
Okay. Well, they already have the blue ocean,
right. But we have many shades of blue. We have many shades of red, many shades of green. So.
And there are plenty of shades of gray as well.
There are.
At least 50, according to one author. But yeah, I appreciate you taking the time going through the Exoclair book, and it's always a pleasure. I hope to see you again next year too, when we come in and take a look at some new stuff.
Yeah, can't wait.
All right.